Pleasant morning, children. I hope you are all safe and good. Today, we are going to start a new chapter, chapter 17, Nandita in Mumbai. Nandita is a small girl like you. She is sharing her experience in Mumbai city in this chapter. Nandita and her mother came to Mumbai a month ago. Since they came to Mumbai for her mother's treatment, she was admitted in the hospital. She was new to the Mumbai city, but she slowly started to used to the city. Still, she can remember the first day when they stepped into the Mumbai station. It was very crowded. She quickly caught hold her mother's hand because in the crowd the children can easily get missed out of the parents, and she was thinking how her uncle will found them in the crowd. Just then she heard a sound, Nandita, Nandita, and she turned back. That was her uncle. So soon they left the station and they made their way to uncle's home. Again, it was so much crowd everywhere. There are many huts lined along the narrow street, and they went to the street and reached Mama's house. In Mama's house, she saw Mama, Mami, and two daughters and a son. They lived in one room. Everybody are occupied in a one room. And hereafter, she is also going to be the part of that home. It was there to sit, sleep, cook, wash all in one room. So all the activities had to be happen in one room. She is thinking about her village, and her house is also with one room, but they have separate places for cooking and bathing. We also have courtyard outside. So it is an empty space around the house. It is also there in her village. Water, water. Water is a very basic need for human beings. Mami and Seema will get up at 4 o'clock every morning and go to the public tap to fill water. Oh no, you won't believe that how many fights will be there for the water. And if they move late for fetching the water, they could not able to fill the water for the day, and there is no tap in their home also. She's thinking about the village. There they will move to the pond for to fetch the water. It takes 20 minutes to walk. In summer days, the ponds even get dry up. For that, they will move to the river to fetch water. It takes 1 hour to walk. But there, she could not find any fights for the water. In street where Mama lives, there is a toilet at end. So it is like a public toilet where commonly used by all the peoples in the street. It was not maintained properly. It is always very dirt and smells so bad. First time she used to get vomit, and at times there is no water. So they have to fetch the water out and they have to use it for the toilet. And now she is get used to all these things. In village they won't have any toilets or public toilets. They used to go in the open places or is in the field, and it is the separate places for men and women. Next, it is learning new things. Every day she used to go to hospital by bus to see her mother. At first time she was very frightened to travel in such crowd buses, and now she was practiced to do that, and she knows how to stand in line and how to get a ticket and how much she has to pay and where she has to get down. And where they staying is near to that building. She can able to find a very tall building nearby. In that building her mommy works in 7 houses, which works like washes utensils, cleaning the houses, and lot of works. One day she went along with her aunt. She thought it was a one building of a particular family, and later she came to know that it is were many houses. So one building with lot of houses, it is called as apartments. So one top of the other, where so much of families can occupy. I was wonder how would climb to so many stairs. So the building was very tall. She was thinking how to climb all those stairs. And there it was a lift. It is helping the people to take up and down. It is actually like a big iron cage with fans, light, and even a bell. So many of us got into that lift. Somebody pressed the button and the lift went up and moved down. And she get frightened in the beginning, but later she used to it. Mommy took her to the Bablu's house first. It was a very big house which is in the 12th floor. She can observe more rooms in that, separately for eating, sleeping, cook, and the toilet was also in the home. It took mommy to clean that house a lot of time. She took to clean that house, and she Bablu, he kept bucket under the tap to fill the water for bath, but it was overflowed. This was not liked by her. She is wasting the water. So she went inside and she closed the tap. Bablu's house had a big glass windows. Through that window, she can able to observe the total Mumbai city, and that she can able to see clearly the Mama's street. But she could not able to found the house correctly because from the very height it was very small toy. It seems like a small toys. So it was quite afraid for her to look down from such height. And a worry. Mama had said that he would take me around to see Mumbai. She was very eager to see all the places in Mumbai. And the children around her always talk about the Chaupati, the place in the Mumbai, where often the film stars will arrive. She was imagining that, so if I move there, sure I will meet a film star. And those days, Mama is so worried. I cannot ask him to take me to Chaupati. Last week, some people had came with a notice that everyone should move out of this place. They say that big hotel will be built there, so they are allotted the place somewhere from the corner of the Mumbai city. So her mama told that this is the third time the notice for the past 10 years we are receiving. The people who live there have been made another place to live, but it is so far from necessary needs. There is no drinking water, electricity, and even the buses, the transport is also not proper there. And the working place of Mama is also very far away, and she had to spend so much of amount for that. And Mommy, she would find a new job there, but this is very bad. She have to get accompanied in that, he have to get adapted to that new place, and it is very hard to visit her mother in the hospital also. So this is not even completed as well as. Thank you, children.